This video will run through navigating and making the most from the Monitoring tab within the tracked platform. The Monitoring tab provides access to the main tracking features, and this is where you'll be using our platform for most of the time. Here you can watch the movement of units on the map, observe changes of various unit parameters such as speed, heading, and ignition status. You can also send commands to units or request photos or videos of unit movement. To open the Monitoring tabs, click on its heading in the top panel. You can see two modes are available on the tab: List mode and Dashboard mode. To switch between them, use the buttons at the top of the work area. In the List mode, you can manage the work list of units and monitor their movement on the map. At the top of the work area, you can see a horizontal row of icons. These icons allow you to manage and customize your work list for all units and unit groups. The two list icons allow you to add units to the work list. You can either click the Add All Available icon here, or add the list icon here. If you choose Add to the List option, a small window will appear. You can either double-click a specific unit or select the units you want by pressing Ctrl on your keyboard and highlighting multiple units at a time. After selecting what you want, you can add them to your current list or let the new units replace the old ones. Now that we have our units on the work list, let's organize them by groups by selecting the Switch to Group View icon here. That looks a lot better. You can now see all the units split into groups. Each row in my work list represents a group, and if I expand it by clicking the plus box here, you'll see the intended rows representing individual units. Let's switch back to the unit view for the sake of the demo. On the left of each row is a checkbox. Select the checkbox to activate unit visibility. This enables you to display or remove the unit on the map without deleting it from the work list. You can activate unit visibility for individual units or click the button at the top of the work list to display or remove all units at once. To the right of the checkbox, you can see a small icon that depicts a vehicle. This is the unit icon for the unit on the map. This can be customized on the Icon tab in the Unit Properties window, although there is a deeper understanding of this in the Unit tab demo. You can click on the unit icon to read more of the information that the unit is receiving. To locate a unit on the map, click on its name in the work list and the map will center and zoom in on the selected unit. Double-click on the unit name to display a minimap that shows only the unit's position. To the right of the checkbox, there is the Sort by Name icon, which allows you to sort the units in the work list by name in ascending or descending order. To change the order, simply click the Sort by Name icon. On the top right side of the work list, you can see another grouping of icons that line up with the unit-specific icons below. I'll explain some of the more common ones in this demo. The crosshair icon is the Watch Unit on Map functionality. By selecting this option, the map focuses on the selected unit. If multiple units are selected, the map remains zoomed out enough to see all the selected units on the map. For example, to monitor two units simultaneously, select the crosshair icon for both units. The selected units will remain visible within the edges of the map area. Now, let me try to zoom on the map for this unit only. As you can see, the map will not allow me to do it since the purpose of the Watch Unit on the Map feature is to keep all the selected units visible within the edges of the map. The icon with the circle around an arrow is the Motion State icon. This shows you if a unit is moving or stationary. It also shows whether the ignition is on or off. When the unit is moving with the ignition on, the circle icon is green with a white arrow and a green key appears at the top of the circle. When the unit is moving with the ignition off, i.e. being towed, the circle icon is white with a green arrow. When the unit is stationary, with ignition off, the circle icon is white with a red line in the middle. When the unit is stationary with the ignition on, the circle is red with a white line in the middle and a red key appears at the top of the circle. Click the top icon to sort units by motion state. The next icon is Data Accuracy. Here, two bars are displayed. The first bar indicates the availability of satellites. A green bar indicates satellites are available. A red bar indicates satellites are not available. If the bar appears grey, there are no satellites available. The second bar indicates when the latest message was received. A green bar indicates the unit sent a message less than 5 minutes ago. A yellow bar indicates the unit sent a message within the last hour. An orange bar indicates the unit sent a message in the last 24 hours. A red bar indicates that the unit has not sent a message for a long period of time. If the bar appears grey, the unit has never sent any messages. The next icon is connection state. This displays the connection of the unit. A green circle indicates the unit is connected or online, and a grey circle indicates the unit is not connected or is offline. The next icon is the additional menu. This icon allows you to access commands, sensor states, battery levels, unit properties, show quick tracks, query messages, and execute jobs. Simply click on the icon to open the additional menu. The final icon to be explained in this demo is the clear list icon. This icon allows you to remove a unit or unit group from the work list. On other tabs, selecting a red cross means deletion of data, but on the monitoring tab, a red cross only removes the units from the work list. Simply click on the red cross to remove a unit. If you accidentally remove a unit or need to add the unit back into the work list, just follow the add to the list process we went through at the beginning of the video. You can customize your work list to suit your needs. To do this, simply click on the 3 vertical dots, also known as Monitoring Panel Customizer, next to the search field here. Then check or uncheck the boxes next to the relevant icons. For example, select the battery level checkbox to show the battery state in the monitoring panel. The dashboard mode contains summary information about the units on the work list. Here, you can quickly assess the connection and motion state of units, see the latest online notifications, as well as view the geofences where the units are located. The information is updated as new messages are received from units. You can see the following real-time data displayed here. The connection state. This shows how many units are online and offline. The motion state. This shows how many units are stationary, stationary with ignition on, moving, moving with ignition on, etc. Geofences with units. This shows how many units are in each geofence. Latest notifications. This shows you the latest online notifications, as well as the date and time they were received. The 3 next sections display data for the last 7 days by default. Mileage. This shows the kilometers for each unit for the last week. Note a maximum of 5 units can be displayed at one time. Click on the wrench icon to select other units. Fuel consumed by FLS. This shows how much fuel was consumed by units and detected by the fuel level sensors over the past 7 days. Speedings. This shows the speed violations registered for each unit for the last week. To view data from another time period, manually enter the beginning and end dates in the internal fields at the top of the dashboard, or use the calendar, then click Show. Well done for completing our training on the Monitoring tab. We hope that you now feel confident navigating your way around our platform. To further extend your knowledge on our platform, please check out our other video tutorials or have a read of our detailed knowledge base.